Hello, everybody. It's 8:45 on a Monday. Let's get this party started. So today is my huddle, and so Adrian Attilio, that was weird. Adrian and Attilio asked me to share secret to success, right? Like, so I have three in escrow right now. Within 60 days, I have three in escrow. So they asked me, how can you tell the team how I did it? So I just wanted to start off by saying, just sharing some success stories from the team. You know, every single one of us take a minute to think about it. Any area of your life, you know, be it family life, personal life, work life, fitness, anything you think of. Just think about a success story really quick. Give it a minute, and I would like people to share. You know, where they, you know, an area that they thought that they excelled at. When somebody's ready, go ahead and start.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah, they can hear.
They hear?
Can you hear me? Can you guys? Is this thing on?
I've got one. So I put my first deal into escrow within days of getting my license, and that was because I had been filling my pipe on my internship. And then also I worked during the hurricane weekend last year. That was how I connected with them, was instead of just taking a break and chilling, I actually thought, well, people answer their phone today. So I called during the hurricane weekend.
Awesome. And then so calling on that hurricane weekend, and then once you actually took them to the home, what was your tactic of like when you're showing the homes?
So that was my very first one. So honestly, I'm struggling to remember because I think my mentor helped me on that particular instance. And he was not a talker, so it was actually a little awkward. But because he was just like, oh, okay, that looks good. But then I called him and said, hey, they have another offer. Do you want to offer on this property? And he said, yeah. And we got it. So it was really kind of an easy transaction as far as that goes, because he was really easygoing. But I had been trying to get in touch with him for a while, called him that hurricane weekend, and that's how it went down.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you, Andrea. Art, so you've been having a little bit. How'd your first escrow go? Let's hear a little bit about that.
It's actually going pretty well. Learning a lot. It's right now we just finished the inspection, so everything's going well. I mean, and I gotta thank Laura. Laura, she hooked me up with a good one. She was ready hot out of the oven. So, and then I just put in I just put in another offer on Friday. Which
yeah, that was the one we met.
When are they supposed to be presenting offers?
Well, we just got our counter yesterday, so we're trying to work out. We're in the review stage.
Nice.
Seeing what we can do next. So, yep.
Awesome. Thank you, Art. JT, you've been in the business for quite a long time. What's a success story that you feel like you really excelled at when, you know, it took some effort, and like how you actually had to actually get your clients to sign, you know, to actually put in a contract?
Right. I guess one of my biggest ones was just like in the last couple of years, I used to do a lot of stuff online, and I picked up a client from New Jersey, big time client. His family, he's actually married to one of the Fernandez family that does the carnival rides. And so he came in online and just started conversing with him online. And he was looking for Ward Village. And at that time, there was only like Waiea and Anaha and Ao coming up. And Ao was brand new, and he wanted like a penthouse, 3-bedroom type unit. And I actually had to take pictures of the brochure from my phone and send him pictures as quick as I could, because I knew he was talking to other agents, other people, because he's a New Jersey guy, quick. And he wanted really good, he wanted things really quick. So I did get him an escrow on a penthouse in the AO. It was about 1.9 million,
Nice.
which is good. I was happy.
That's good.
But that building was going to be finished just this last year, right? So he was able to, I don't know how I had just finished. And he decided he didn't want to be on that rooftop because right above it is going to be a deck where people can. He was afraid of noise and stuff. So we talked to Ward Village. Ward Village allowed him to switch over to a different unit in Anaha that was already finished. And they're just getting ready to sell them. So we transferred over to that, and he actually bumped up the price to 2.6 million. So it was one of those transactions that I just, like, every second that he texted me or he called me, I was on it. I did not let him go because I knew he was talking to 2 or 3 other agents that were wanting to get him into Ward Village. And I just happened to be the one that said, hey, I kind of put the Newark, New Jersey kind of stuff back at him because he was like, hey, I'm going to come in there and I want $100,000 below what they're asking. And I'm like, well, we can't do that. That's not what happens at Ward Village. You have to stick with your contract. But what I can do for him, I was able to give him a little referral fee, kickback to him to make him satisfied. So we did things on the escrow side to help him out.
So basically mirror match and paid attention to your client and really fit the bill for what they were looking for.
Yeah. Actually, I took like 2 or 3 weeks and did nothing but concentrate on that guy.
Big money. It was big money. You got to for sure.
Like, this is all I did for 2 or 3 weeks because he was back and forth with every different floor plan in that building, all prices until he finally said, had to do it.
Nice.
And I'm doing the same thing now with another buyer that's all over the place, but she will buy either 1 or 2, maybe 3 units in the new one that's coming up.
Awesome. Also, Howard Hughes does?
Yeah, she's the last buyer that I've been working with.
Yeah.
So hopefully she's going to do something here this week.
Nice. Thank you for that, JT.
Yeah.
And then, and then so we'll have a little something for everybody here, a little fun time. Play. So everybody familiar with Kung Fu Panda, I'm assuming?
Never seen
Great. So he's the Dragon Warrior, and this is a secret scroll that has the secret to Kung Fu on it.
it. Okay.
Wait, what happens when
I think you need to turn the volume up on your computer.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yes, and see light in the deepest cave. You will feel the universe in motion around you.
Wow!
Better?
Can I punch through walls? Can I do a quadruple backflip?
Focus.
Will I have invisibility?
Focus.
Huh?
Focus.
Oh yeah.
Read it, Paul, and fulfill your destiny. Read it and become the Dragon Warrior.
Whoa!
It's impossible to open. Come on, baby. Come on now. Thank you. Probably loosened it up for you.
Okay, here goes. It's blank.
What?
Here, look.
No, I am forbidden to look upon. Blank.
So that takes us back to secret to success. There are none. There is no magic formula. There's no secret thing or anything that any person can do that's going to just fix everything and make us the best. It really just comes into time, paying attention, and just really just putting in the time and effort where it's necessary and having that positive mindset. Like with Kung Fu Panda, I'll use it as an example because I use it. You know, like he comes in and he literally knows nothing, but he goes and he does exactly what he's told and he learns, and he has to fit things to him. So he has to train better to actually suit himself. So he learns all these things and then makes it his own. And what makes him the Dragon Warrior isn't this secret scroll, but it's the training itself. It's actually taking that training and applying it to every single day life and actually being able to use it in reality, and not just thinking that, you know, I'm going to do these things and all of a sudden I'm going to find this perfect formula for success, because there's no such thing. And I know 100% in my case, there is no such thing as no secret, no magic formula that I've done. Really, the only thing that I've done is I've implemented the things that I learned at Bold, things that team leaders have taught me, the things all of you have taught me, you know, literally just doing whatever we can. And I think that all of us can agree with that, that we're all just learning every single day and we're trying to make better. And JT said it perfectly. You know, he had a client he was working with, and the guy was just like from New Jersey, super fast. So JT matched that. JT paid attention to that, made sure and focused on the things that he was talking about and enunciated on that. Like an example with the Pinellas, one Brad gave me. So they wanted to move fast, but they were first-time homeowners and they weren't really sure. They literally said absolutely no JLCs. We're from the Midwest. We don't like JLCs. Can't do it. We got them to the house, the apartment. It was the number 6 that they were looking at, and there were JLCs on every single window. Every single window is a JLC. And they even mentioned that, watching, oh man, it's JLCs. And I was like, yeah, oh man, it's JLCs. And so then they kept walking around and they're pointing out little things like, oh, I really like that. This view is beautiful. Oh man, can you really see yourself sitting in here? And I picked up on those things. And I would even say, it's a bummer about the JLCs, but look at that view. I literally listened to what they told me exactly. The things that moved them, I used that to move them also, you know? So it's like, I literally just pleasure and pain, you know, pleasure, pain. Man, that really sucks. Those are bummer. But look at that beautiful view. Can you see yourself? There's enough room here, you know, it really feels like Hawaii, you know, so it's really just enunciating on the things that they are telling us, you know, paying attention, mirror matching, and just being a consultant, you know, really having an entire energy of literally wanting to help and helping them make the best decision ever. And all of us can agree with that there's no secret to that. There's no like big thing that any one of us can do that automatically will guarantee a sale, because that's not true.
I think we strategize pretty good too. So when we hand off, like, we talk for a little bit, and then we kind of talk what was going to happen. We had a plan, and you know, it came from one person to another, and the plan came true. Exactly. Because we stuck to the process, to what we learned. And how fast did you went escrow? Was it 4 days?
So we signed the VRA on a Saturday and went into escrow, I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday,
yeah. Week.
Yeah, something like that. It was super fast. And they were even hesitant, you know, they were kind of like, they wanted to move a little slow, but it's like, listen, you guys only have this week. You're on spring break right now. And he's like, no, you're right. And I set a very, very strong expectation in the BC. If we hit 6 listings, if we go look at 6 properties, we will have a conversation, because my average is 6. I just used the average literally from that we were taught. No, my average is 6. If we see any more than 6, then we're going to have another conversation. Either I'm not being truthful to you and I'm not listening to you, or you're not telling me exactly what you want. So we have to be honest and we have to be able to work together. So I set a very strong expectation of that. So they literally like, well, we're at 6. They literally said, well, we're at 6, so I don't really want to go look at another one. And I was just like, perfect, you know, perfect. But then but it was funny that I heard that, you know, that little bit of pain they had. And then, so I was like, well, actually, the last people that I just helped, they only saw 1. So you have a little bit of wiggle room. And then it let them off, and it made them, they were in control again. You know, like, keep them in control. They're in the driver's seat, and I'm literally just helping. Fully just helping. We are salespeople at the end of the day, but for the most part, we're just helping and consulting. I think that's really it. And, you know, working as a team and trusting each other, and, you know, like, actually listening to each other. And like Brad said, you know, we collaborated really well. Like, you give a lot of the credit to Laura, you know what I mean? Like, the first one that I did, literally Laura just handed it to me and they were just good to go, you know? So it's like, that's just kind of how it goes with most of them. But then there are other ones that we actually have to try for. So the biggest thing is just implementing the training, you know, using the training.
I'll say something. I'm learning everything, a lot of things here. So I really loved last week talking to Bradley. He said, come from a service hat first and then sales later. Exactly. So I took that to heart. That's such a good advice.
I think Duke said that on Friday also. You know, it's like like the main thing is helping,
Yeah.
you know, we're doing what we can. We're in service first and sales after.
Yeah.
Period. Hands down, we are here to serve, and that's it. And then we make a great commission after. If we're thinking about the money, we're not making the sale because they know a commission grab. You know, it's a common thing. It has a term for it, you know, so.
So one more no is closer to a yes. So as
Yeah.
much no's and rejection you get, the yes is coming. And, you know, most times the no comes in the process for the moment you meet them, but as you keep going and going, when you ask for the order, they'll say yes, right?
Yep.
That's the why though. Like you said, the jealousy's going, when you showed me the picture, I was like, why is the jealousies? And he was like, no, I knew where he went already because he dug deep into the why and he couldn't give it up. And lay it to bed. So good job, man.
Exactly.
Good job.
So ahas, anybody? Laura, little Miss Thang, let's hear it.
Is she here?
Yeah, she's
She's
right there.
off.
I see it. There you go.
I think it was a great huddle, and Jake, I can really appreciate how humble you were about the success that you have had so far here on the team. I agree with you 100% in that I don't think that there really is a secret to success other than great habits, and that's exactly what you talked about. I wrote down time, effort, mindset, learning, and training, and those are all habits, and that's what's going to set all of us, and that's what sets you, frankly, apart from all the other agents on the island. So great job today.
Thanks, Laura. Mitzi, what's up, girl? You're on mute.
Yeah, coming from service and contribution is what I got from it. If you always rely on how much commission you're going to be getting, you're just setting yourself up for a failure, because if you are just coming from service and have that mindset that I am servicing these people, I'm here to just help them, and then you will get paid even more than you could imagine, because the reward itself of having that contentment in giving that contribution to your clients is already more than enough than the commission.
Thank you, Mitzi.
Thanks.
Again,
All right,
You can
JT.
you can always replace those jealousies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can always replace them. And I even said that, if you really hate them, you can replace them. It's like, I don't really mind them. They're really not that bad. Maybe it's day, it's like, they're really not that bad.
Let them come in.
You do need a picture.
Yeah, you want this home? Jealousy's baby.
Jeff.
So, awesome. We're a little bit over time, so thank you everybody for contributing, and let's crush it, baby.
Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, no problem.
Something freaking awesome. But